Good evening, everybody. I'm DepthsWalker, and today I'm doing some AI music reviews. And before all that, just testing the mic, make sure I'm heard and all that good stuff. I'll also be playing one of my own songs as a little bit of self-promotion. And today it's going to be Crown of Ash and Cinders. Hope you enjoy.
Ashen fields bend under a roof of reeds, hands full of splinters and pockets full of seeds. I learned the name of hunger before I learned my own. I came from the mud, bare hands, bare feet, a hut made of reeds, and a hunger to eat. My mother sang low by the split wood door. She said, "Boy, keep your head, even when the wolves roar." Then the old road called me through the bramble and the rain. I wore a coat of silence and a borrowed little flame. Every scar a lantern, every bruise a map. I kept walking farther and never looked back. I learned how to bow to the storm and the stone. I learned how to bleed and still walk home alone. I rose from the dirt, with mud on my hands, They call me the sword, but I still feel like sand. I carry the crown, though I don't understand. I rose from the dirt, but I don't feel like a man. I wore a crown of ash and cinders. I wore a crown of ash and cinders. They called me a hero, I still bow down. I wore a crown of ash and cinders. I wore a crown of ash and cinders. The blood in my hand still shakes when I If I close my eyes, I'm still that boy in the ash, counting cracked old lanterns and the wheat that never pass. Tell me how to be holy when my blood runs rough. Tell me how to stand tall when tall ain't enough. If you kneel in the dark and the dark answers back, if you carry the fire, you can still feel the lack. I save their pale land from the teeth of the night, but I see that small boy in the ember of light. I rose from the dirt, with mud on my hands,
there was Crown of Ash and Cinders from the secondary line of music videos that I kind of put on halt for a little while I'm getting everything else sorted out because of all the changes to AI generation limits. Okay. On to what we're here for. Me reacting to other people's music videos. Starting off with a Skybrow's AI contest entry by Emmy to Hedgehog. Sky Clouds the Magnificent. Let's make sure everything's at a decent level. Sorry, but that's a very humorous looking Sky Dragon.
In the pinewood dawn he came, sky clouds bright over frost, silver scales and thunder eyes, reading every path we lost. Mice and moles and foxes near, otters, owls and deer. He bowed his head to tiny crowns and called the whole wood hear. Then Shaw stood by his side, sword raised hot, pure and clear. He would not strike the dragon down, he chose the light, not fear.
Alright, I do like the picture book aesthetic of it all. It kind of gives me memories of what was it called? The Legend of Nim? Like the Redwood stuff. The timing's not great on the cuts, but I do like the feel of it.
Sky clouds the magnificent, turn the dark to gold. Sky clouds the magnificent, wake the brave and bold. Dance, little wild hearts, let the old wounds go. Sky clouds the magnificent, set the forest glow. Enemies came with ash and hate to break the waking song. Charles took the blade meant for the good and sang us to be strong. His falling grace broke open skies like dew on summer grass. Now every paw can shape the air and make the shadows pass. We paint the night with flame, with bells and bark and bone. What they tried to bury there grew roots around the stone. Sky clouds are magnificent, turn the dark to gold. Sky clouds are magnificent, wake the brave and bold. Dance, little wild hearts, let the old wounds go. Sky clouds the magnificent, set the forest glow.
A little bit too long on the black there, that's for sure.
Lift the branch, lift the bough, sing what Charles began. No beast too small for glory now, no soul too slight for plan. Play the march, speak the rain, write the moon.
Yeah, overall, it's a very nice feel to it. The editing isn't fantastic. I do like the page turning feels for these still images, although sometimes it does it in a way to try and give the idea of animation, but the rolling pages just makes it a bit irritating by being a little bit too rapid on it. I do like they sort of got characterized, animalized versions of people. I'm pretty sure this is meant to be Celestium, hence like a pink otter. Got Leaflet, Blue Mouse. Not sure on this one. There's several people it could be. But yeah, everyone keeps making her a fox in various forms. She's meant to be like a cat. But yeah, Lord Intellectual is a rabbit. Kinney and Mira. I think that's meant to be the Twitch CEO. But that's just me kind of projecting, I think. Hey, Vanessa. But yeah, and yeah, did. Then Shaw stood by his side, sword raised up pure and clear. He would not strike the... See, that one was a bit out of proportion, but that's okay because it's only there briefly. Dragon down, he chose the light, not fear. Sky clouds the man. It may be, but she is a cat. See there, that's far too late of any change because it leaves you wondering what this is. And this I can tell has been comped in, but it's very nicely done. As in like a... I don't think Skybrows was actually originally in this image. I think it's background, Skybrows, and then the characters brought back in. You can sort of see like a bit of a white haloing around the bodies there to hide the clipping in. See, this is kind of just rapidly flickering through. It needed to be a bit more... It's partly because it's a mismatch between the style of the picture book and the music. The picture book aesthetic kind of wants you to have more of a slower, dramatic feel, but it's a very rapid, fast power ballad song instead. I do like that it is actually like an adventure story, but it feels more like an adventure story in the middle of the action rather than a full grand epic. But the images are nice. I do think that's probably the worst one out of the lot, to be honest, though. Not that one. This one. So, but that's just comical. But yeah, overall, it's very nicely done. Enemies came with ash and hate to break the waking song. Charles took the blade meant for the good and sang us to be strong. His falling grace broke open skies like dew on summer grass. Now every paw can shape the air and make the shadows pass. See, and that's off tempo of when the change should be. It changed. There's some really good matching of phrasing, but it's not hitting the right moment to do the changes. And a lot of them are also very sharp cuts apart from the page turning. So just flicker cut when it's on like a held note. If it had done like a flash transition to light and then come into this, it'd feel a little bit more... We
the night with flame, with bells and bark and bone. What they tried to bury there.
And that one's obviously been zoomed in from another image. That's why you've got like a bit of a odd texture to it. I'd say this is probably half, maybe a third of the original image's size.
To bury there grew roots around the stone. Sky clouds are magnificent.
That almost feels directly redrawn from Ghibli. That version here. I can't remember which film it was.
Sky clouds are magnificent. Wake the brave and bold. Dance, little wild hearts. Let the old wounds go.
You know we can let slide as being a fox because she's not a cat. She just has cat-eared magic item. Yes, no front limbs, but it's not supposed to have any limbs at all because it's supposed to be the basilisk, isn't it? But trust me, when it comes to doing basilisk, getting it to have no limbs is a try and a half. But yeah, very nicely done. Go give the original some love. And I wish it some luck in the competition it's in. I know it's got the hind legs. Oh, come on. Oh, good grief. There we go. This chat box is so finicky on this Stream Ninja. Videos. Okay. Next up, we have Aizen Asahi with Nothing But Husk. It will 0360 there for some reason. All right, let's see what this one's like.
No preamble, no disclaimer. Let the record reflect what follows.
I do like the first transition, and I know this second transition happened simply because he ran out of timing, but it felt a bit weird to be on the second beat. And that's late. That should have been transferred to here on that dropping beat. See, that felt right.
You are dressed up in other men's ambition, an echo mistaking itself for the origin. I don't annotate you a footnote, not a chapter, a cautionary tale in someone else's after. You inflate your legacy like a failing currency. Every claim depreciates the moment it meets scrutiny. I speak in subordinate clauses, precision over volume. Let the syntax do the work the substance never could. You a paraphrase, pretending to be primary source. Every quote misattributed, every fact off course. I don't need a chorus to render the verdict plain. The archive alone dismantles the myth you sustain. No jury needed, the record self-incriminating. You confessed in your own catalog, the pattern's damning. Husk, nothing but husk, a silhouette mistake.
So apart from the fact that it's relatively low quality imagery, because even though it goes to 720, I think this is mostly 420. Brain just misfired, yeah, 720. I think it's like 480p actual images for the video, and it's got so much detail in it. It's get that sort of grainy feeling to it. The composition's pretty good. I do wish there was less censoring, but that's the way the AI generally makes things. But the actual cuts seem kind of random. See, that's halfway through a line this time.
Just a shape of relevance, hollowed at the wrist.
That was a good time.
Every claim a citation with no source to trust. I don't raise my voice, I raise the argument. Airtight and unimpeachable. Case closed, no dissent.
Okay, not a brilliant one, but a good start to it.
No dissent. You wear erudition like a borrowed vocabulary. Fluent in the language, illiterate in the theory. I write with the scholar's hand, exacting in a hurry. Dismantle your whole thesis till the premise is buried. You inherited the vernacular but squandered the meaning. Rich in inflection, bankrupt in the reasoning. I don't come with accusation, I come with the citation. Every line a primary source, footnoted, foundational. You a headline with no thesis, a hook with no argument.
And again, another late change. Sometimes it goes perfectly onto the beat, and other times it just sort of randomly switches. And random's a bit roughing. It just doesn't hit at the right moment.
Movement of one mistake for a parliament. I don't need the volume, I just need the syntax right. Every clause does its labor, every line holds its weight.
Early.
No eulogy, no embellishment, just a plain unadorned fact of your own irrelevance. Stated once and left to stand. Husk, nothing but husk. A silhouette mistake, for substance. No marrow, no foundation, no evidence of depth. Just a shape where meaning should have been kept. Husk, nothing but husk. The case rests, no appeal, no recourse. I don't need the last word, I need the argument sound. Standing on the premise while your thesis hits the ground.
That's good.
Let the record close here. Nothing further to add.
Yeah, this was a real mixed bag. Some really good visual theming, and sometimes some good timing, but other times it just doesn't hit at the right moment. That was a great song. See, when it changed here, there, when that drum beat came back in, that's when that should have happened. Because the second time through, this started happening. It's a bit of a mixed bag. The music's good. The visual quality is not fantastic. I don't know if they made it for... I'm pretty sure it's made at 480. And it's not been upscaled to 720, or if it has, it's not succeeded at upscaling. Because it's still very foggy. Some of the edits on timing are spot on, others just happen. I said it's a good song. I always try and point out where I think it could be better. I won't say too much. Go give the original some love. That is that one, isn't it? Yeah, cool. All right, next up, we have from Chiro Chikage, Fading to Nothing. This is an AIMV. Looks like he's gone through 16-bit style, or maybe 8-bit. Let's see what we've got for us with Fade Into Nothing.
Days all bleed into one long grey line.
Not a terrible cut considering how slow it is, but with the phrasing of bleeding one day into the other and how slow the song is, I'd expect something more than just a sharp cut. But then again, with the 8-bit style, it kind of needs to have the same kind of aesthetic. So the only way I'd really sort of see that being work is if the digital degrade, you know, it like turns into bits and then reforms back into the new image. Sorry, 1 second. Just had to clear my nose. So I want to see how he does some of these softer cuts. I mean, this one wasn't soft; it was very standard. Just cut.
Nothing moves, nothing breaks. I just
That one felt like at the wrong time.
time.
That's perfectly good time, but again, it's all sharp, just scene cut change.
Don't change and the light don't shift. I'm still right here in the same old drift. Nobody's looking, nobody sees. I'm just a shape that the world walks through. Easy, I stopped asking why, stopped asking when I just.
I thought I saw a video from him previously, or am I thinking of something else? I know he's done like some motion loops. I mean, I like the aesthetic, I like the computer game quality aesthetics. I'm just saying that where it could like work better is like some of the editing on the scene changes. Most of the time it's been good. One or two feel a bit like moment too early, moment too late, but that's probably just because, as you said, first time.
Just float here again.
Good timing.
To the void, I don't feel a thing. Nothing I do
Again, good timing.
makes a difference now. So I stop
And again.
trying to swim, just fade into nothing.
That one was a bit early, or it could have been. That could have been one of those dissolves with the fade into nothing.
Let it all go.
Good timing. Although it's lost its aesthetic, it's gone very standard anime look. It's still close to it, so it could just be one of those ones where it just got away from him. Yeah, it's gone back.
Everyone's locked in their own little sphere, chasing their own light. They don't see me here. I could disappear and the world wouldn't stall. Everybody's too far in themselves to hear me at all. Nobody's looking, nobody sees. I'm just a shape that the world walks through. Easy, I stopped asking why, stopped asking.
And that's one of the things I suggest people try and avoid doing. I mean, going from looking down at him while he's floating, and it cuts to basically the same position but slightly different. If it done like a different framing of it, like he's like a camera angle's looking the other way, it'd feel better. It just feels a bit odd for the casual viewer who doesn't understand we just have time limits to do basically the same picture, but it doesn't look quite the same because it's a different gen.
Why, stopped asking.
This one looks far more in the style, but yeah.
I just float.
See, look, That's a different framing where it's closer in. That's fine. It's when it was that two that were almost exactly the same framing.
Float here again. Floating into the void. I don't feel a thing. Nothing I do makes a difference, no. So I stop trying to swim. Just fade into nothing. Let it all go. Maybe numb is just easier now. Maybe still is the only way I know how. I keep waiting for something to turn, but the same gray day just comes back to burn. Floating into the void, I don't feel a thing. Nothing I do makes a difference, no. So I stop trying to swim. Just fade into nothing.
See, now the style change makes sense, because earlier on when it became more real, it felt wrong. But here, it feels very much like a being pulled out of that not quite in focus world, being pulled into something that slightly feels more real, more whole. But that sort of random scene earlier where it just went to slightly more real just felt odd.
Let it all go. Fade into nothing. Fade into nothing. Nobody's looking, so I let it go.
Okay. Overall, a very nice job. I do think he needs to learn about some of the editing tricks for like scene changes, just to make it feel it flows a little bit better. I do think the sharp cuts aren't a deal breaker on this one in particular because of the digital style. But I do think it could have had a few more softer transitions, especially when it's in like the darker scenes in the room, just to kind of let the momentum build, because each time it's a sudden change with no it kind of interrupts the flow of the video a little bit. Go give it some love. I know he specialises mostly on the music side of things rather than the video, so he probably doesn't know a lot of the editing tricks. Ooh. Okay, next up we have Last Transmission, a hardstyle race against time in deep space by Rhino Rocks. So a song about some kind of space adventure, probably this, from what I could see, some disaster on a space station. It's not the International because they're letting that fall out of the sky now.
Losing altitude. Systems critical. This is my last transmission. Static in the speakers. Systems failing fast. This is my last transmission. Don't know if I'll last.
I just want to go over that section again. I didn't turn the volume up anyway.
Static breaking the speakers.
See here, the staccato thing gives you a kind of a panicky feel, which is what you want. We want to see if it stays the right kind of cuts as it goes along. It just stays snap cuts all the time. There should be moments where it's a little bit more softer cuts, like if there's like a transmission going on or something like that, it should be like a static disruption sort of flicker, if you know what I mean.
Systems failing fast. This is my last transmission. Don't know if I'll last. Lights are flickering. The sky is turning black. No more second chances. No way of turning back.
Alright, that one was slowed down. He didn't use the smoothing.
Can anybody hear me through the noise? I'm fading with the signal, losing all my voice. Can you hear me calling through the noise? One last signal, one last.
And here we got an example of an action repeated directly by an action repeated.
Voice. If the lights go out, remember this. We burn so bright in the darkness. Altitude is dropping, engines losing power, counting down the seconds, living in the final hour. All the things I wanted, all I left unsaid, floating through the silence, nowhere left to head. Can anybody hear me through the noise? I'm fading with the signal, losing all my voice. Can you hear me calling through the noise? One last signal, one last voice. If the lights go out, remember this. We burn so bright.
Okay, now this was quite literally this scene, then it was cut here to show this conversation, then this conversation, then done the whole thing to show both conversations happening.
In the darkness.
If that ended so suddenly. This is a very rough video edit. The song's fast-paced, and I think the snap cuts work a lot for the disaster environment. But a lot of the visual editing feels a little bit awkward.
The sky is turning black. No more second chance.
Like that. Just zooming in for no reason. Where if you were zooming in this sort of scene, you'd actually be zooming in on the hand because that's where the action is.
There's no way of turning back. Can anybody hear me through the noise?
And that should have been a softer cut there because it was more like a taking control moment. The thing is that the gens are a little bit blurry, but they're not terrible. And it fits well with the song. I just think a lot of these cuts are...
One last signal, one last voice.
they're a bit lazy. Could be... I hate saying that. Because I always prefer it if there is some kind of video, and I don't want to scare people off by saying, "Gotta do better." But they got potentially for actually a pretty solid flowing through video. Yeah. Go give the original some love. How's everyone doing tonight, actually? Come on, there we go. Not seeing much chat going on today. Get water. The temperature finally dropped today, me, but that for some damn reason meant that my nose exploded this morning when I woke up. So I've now got a couple of pillowcases soaking to get the blood out of them. Luckily enough, the bed sheets are all okay. Oh, that's cool. Make sure people are actually listening. All right. Next up, we've got Fault Line Heart by Salty Witch, who favours a slightly more, I want to call it penciled reality style, where it looks realistic, but there's usually like a sketchy kind of art style around it that kind of distorts it a bit. All right, let's see what we've got here.
One touch, one spark, then silence.
I love the fact that the video in the background
Dark, you pull me close, then vanish like smoke. You leave your jacket by my door, like you know you'll be back for it.
That was a bit off.
We say goodbye and call once more, and fall into the same old habit. Sweet like honey, sharp regret, half a heaven, half a threat. Standing on a breaking edge, knowing I'm not leaving yet. We go high, 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 till the air gets thin. Then low, 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 and begin again. You make my fault line heart shake every time you say my name. We're a beautiful disaster, dancing through the aftershocks again.
I think there was a bit of AI glitching on the dance there, but I think the rocks saved it, as in the rocks flying around hid the spine twist I saw.
You lift me up, then let me drop. Still somehow I want it all. Love is a rise, love is a fall, and I feel alive through it all. Up, down, round and round, lose the sky, regain the ground. Up, down, no way out, that's what our love is all about. You bloom in me, then fade away, come back brighter every time. I tell myself I'll be okay, but your chaos feels like mine. Soft little lies upon your tongue, promises bend so easily. Maybe we were far too young.
This is a little style choice that I think I would have done. That was a very nice dance sequence, but I would have actually sliced it up a little bit, because there was a...
Lose the sky, regain the ground. Up, down, no way out, that's what our love is all about.
Then when it goes to the part where it's her singing on her own, I'd have cut to a bit like that next bit where she's dancing around on her own.
Them fade away, come back brighter every time. I tell myself I'll be okay, but your chaos feels like mine. Soft little lies upon your tongue, promises bend so easily. Maybe
because, as I said before, extended dances that don't match the tempo of the music start feeling a bit weird. Well, it's been a while since we've had someone do a full dance group going for a period of time. But yeah, I'd have gone to like this bit.
we were far too young to love without the gravity. We go high, high, high,
And then gone back to the group dancing, which...
like we'll never land. Then low, 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 still reaching for your head. You make my fault line heart shake every time you say my name.
Overall, the editing's pretty solid though. Perfect voice management.
Dancing through the aftershocks again. You lift me up, then let me drop. Still somehow I want it all. Love is a rise, love is a fall, and I feel alive
this dancing doesn't feel quite so bad because it's doing cuts in and out. Although I think it might be part of the generation it's doing that rather than being actually edited that way. It's hiding some of the off-tempo dancing that the AI is doing. Not because it's not dancing to a tempo, it's just not matching the tempo of the music.
Maybe love was never meant to stay perfectly still. Maybe every crack we made let the light come rushing in. Even broken, even bruised, what we had was something real. I can lose the world with you and still remember how to
Thing is, this thumping bit here would actually be very good with the group dancing sort of music rather than the solo dance.
hold me, let go. We break, we burn, we leave, return. You make my fault line heart shake, but I'm not running from the change. We're a beautiful disaster, turning every heartbreak into flame. You let me up, you let me drop. Now I know I'll survive it all. Love is a rise, love is a fall, and I found myself through it all. One touch, one spark, still glowing in the dark. The shaking stops, but not my heart.
Okay, it's a fun music video, interesting song. I think it's mostly let down by not being able to match up the dancing to the beat. So they kind of needed to cut the dancing up a little bit more. The full dance scenes need to be cut a little bit more because you could, especially that extended one here, where it very obviously they just kind of just start moving and they're not moving to the beat. Not even moving to the same beat they were for the first part. So I think it was an extended scene, like where you do your 10 seconds and then you generate another 10 seconds afterwards.
You bloom in me, then fade away. Come back brighter every time. I tell myself I'll be okay, but your chaos feels like mine. Soft little lies upon your tongue. Promises bend so easily. Maybe we were far too young to love without the gravity. We go high, high, high like we'll never.
Yeah, overall very nice work. Most of the timing of the cuts are solid. I just think it needed a few more cuts in there just to move the visuals along a little bit. Go give the original some love. As I quickly leave a little message, because I didn't do all the messages last time, so I'm doing them as I do them now, especially as this is a slightly shorter list. Okay. Next up, we have Borrowed Dawn, sorry. Misread it over there. What's going on my brain there? By Renegade Shuriken. I don't think we've seen anything from Renegade Shuriken since his Skybrow's Beach music song. Let's see how he's improved since then, eh? I could already tell he's got like a better resolution going on. As in like the framing. Alright, here we go. This feels like it was meant to be for the Lyrian Chronicles.
was a time we ran beneath the fading sky, when laughter still came soft and far from pain. A secret waited underneath the surface, a quiet cost that still would long remain.
I felt a little bit off time, but I know where they're going with
A brighter place was offered.
this. Yeah, the cuts aren't fantastically placed, but they're close. They're just not quite.
Without warning, a circle formed while someone stood apart. What should have felt like a new beginning became the first cold turning of the heart. One of us was chosen, one of us left behind, one of us kept breathing, one of us confined. One crown was taken, another was claimed, a brother betrayed, a debt remained. Now the night owns the price that was sold, and the morning lies broken in the cold. Years passed while the walls forgot their purpose. The halls grew hollow as the light decayed. A name became a silence long abandoned, until the borders burned and day began to fade. Something stirred beneath the weight of years, a hollow shape the stone could not contain. What returned was less unnamed than shadow, awakened now to walk a blackened way. One of us was chosen, one of us left behind, one of us kept breathing, one of us confined.
And I know that problem. You probably can't quite tell, but he's actually attacking his own skeleton knights in that scene. The number of times when doing the Barbarian song, I had to just cut scenes or cut the clips down because he goes from killing one of the ogres and then turns around and just kills one of his own men. It's like, no.
One of us confined. One crown was taken, another was claimed, a brother betrayed, a debt remains. Now the night owns the price that was sold, and the morning lies broken in the cold. I came for blood, I came for what was taken, but I still saw her standing in the fire. I could have kept the dark, I could have let it burn. Instead I give the morning back before it's
One crown was taken, another was claimed, a brother betrayed, a debt remained.
Now it returns as a king made of bone and lives the light with you
The army fades,
nice. I think there's a bit of a small time issue in the start, but other than that, it did quite a good job of matching the pace of the music to the video. And this is very much what I call a story video. You got your music videos, and then you got your story videos. They can both have music in them, obviously. Smudge on the screen. But the music videos tend to be about the song, and the video's there to kind of focus your attention on how the music flows. This one, the song is telling the story of what's going on in the video, and the video feels more like what you're supposed to be following. And it doesn't backtrail on itself. It does a few flashback moments when necessary to like reveal who's who, even though we knew who it was. Very nicely put together. Go give the original some love. Okay. Okay. Now here we've got Cat Girls Forever, Much Jank by Vansar, Noriko and Middle Grey. Pretty sure it was going to be that, but I just need to double check. Hello, Noriko. Yeah, Cat Girls Forever. Wait, sorry. Sorry to be nitpicky. Is it meant to be spelt that way?
Wait, what is that in the air?
Look! We are all cat girls! I've always wanted to be a cat girl!
One, two, three, four. Yeah. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey. Whiskers out and
For a second I thought she had two tails, but it's just the belt.
claws polished bright. Proud
Oh, hey,
on the
Syndicate.
block on a Friday night. Ears up high, tails got attitude. Me and my girls got that feline mood. We don't walk, babe. We straight up pounce. Every single word out my mouth's got an ounce of that cat girl swagger, that cat girl charm. Landing on our feet, never causing alarm. We're cat girls, baby, best thing.
I forgive that sort of thing with beds because it's hard enough getting the AI to understand what a bed is sometimes, and getting a character to be in bed and not be fully clothed or not to be fully naked. The idea of, you know, sleepwear is awkward.
You'll ever see. Purring through the static, running wild and free. 9 lives loud, we're never back.
The cuts are rapid and fast and not on the beat. They're just kind of scene changes. I don't think it's particularly bad here because this is a very high energy song. I just think they need to be a little bit on the softer side from what they are at the moment.
Down, cat girls own this whole entire town. Yan, yan, yan,
Like bounce cuts, you know, so where it's like the images bounce in and bounce out would be very good for the energy.
yan. We don't care what you think. Living on the edge, dancing on the brink.
That was a fade cut, but it was so rapid.
Being a cat girl
It felt like a
life.
snap cut.
Sharpen up your claws and howl into the
That was a snap
night.
cut.
Group chats popping, matching cat ear clips, synchronized dance moves, sassy
God, I wish taping stuff was up that easy. Sorry, I didn't put my thing on airplane mode. There we go. Yeah, I don't think the lip syncing was ever sort of like really done there too, but I think for visually wise, it needed to be slightly softer edits, like a vibrate out, vibrate in, more high energy rather than just being cut. Some of them seem to be like fades, but they're so rapid it feels like a snap cut.
Heartbeat pounding like it's running the show. Here it comes now. Feel the energy.
See, there would have been perfect for a wipe, where just go to the right, so the camera swings left to give you more motion.
Grow. We're cat girls, baby, best thing you'll ever see. Purring through the static, running wild and free. 9 lives loud, we're never backing down. A cat girls own this whole entire town. Nah, 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 we don't care what you think. Living on the edge, dancing on
Stole the mug.
the brink. Best thing ever, being a cat girl life. Sharpen up your claws and howl into the night. Some people walk this earth so quiet, where the opposite would start a riot. Wild hearts and steel tip claws break every single people pleasing law.
Got slammed in the face with the door there. But yeah, there's much chance. I understand that.
We're cat girls, baby. Best thing you'll ever see. Purring through the static. Running wild and 9 lives loud. We're never backing down. Cat girls own this whole entire town. Na 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 na. Best thing ever. Cat girls forever.
Yeah, a nice, fun, high energy song. Just needed a bit more energy in the cuts, I think. A little bit too snap cutty. I know there were fade cuts, but they often happen so fast it felt almost no different from a snap cut.
Queens,
You really want to keep the energy going, the motion going. So
pounding like it's running the show. Here it comes
run, 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 run.
now.
Stop.
Feel the energy grow. We're cat girls, baby, best thing you'll ever see. Purring through the
Here,
static, running
and
wild
then-
and free. 9 lives loud, we're
Stop.
never backing down. A cat girls own this whole.
Just a little bit of motion to the scene changes would keep the energy going high rather than kind of dipping each time it's just a snap cut. Other than that, very nicely done. Get your spell checkers out and go give the original some love. Alright, I've got a relatively short list, but I have been going for an hour now, so I'm going to take a quick break because I need to get up and stretch, and then we'll come back in and finish the rest of these off. And I'll put a few extra bonus things at the end. Alright, hope you still will be here when I'm back. today. But as we come back, play a little preview of what's being released on Sunday. This is for Cinevere. Enjoy.
Poison on their tongues, whispers in the shadows where the coward packs run. But we stand in the firelight, loyal and true, beneath the banner of the goddess who sees right through. Silver eye of judgment, gold eye of the flame. To record me a burden, she knows every name. Looks like pure damnation, holds and dragged in grace, but her left cups the darkness and lights up the place. They call her monster, call her curse. We raise our voices and we make it worse. For every lie they spin, we answer loud and clear. Cinevere, hands up how we shout it till the rafters shake. Cinevere, silver and gold, we say her name and make them break. They call her evil, walking death in tax and fire. Our favorite chaos choir. Horns up, screaming back. Let the whole room hear. Hey, Cinevere. They plan bitter corners, hoping she will fall. But every blade they sharpen just sharpens us all. She's the dragon of the afterlife who still plays the game soft. Tall behind the menace, never quite the same. One eye cold as silver, one eye molten gold. Watching over Cinnabons while the story's told. With a single glance, yeah, she's laughing in the chaos, giving second chance. They call her demon, they call her sin. While we from the wall, they can't get in. Every threat they whisper dies the moment we appear. Hey, Cinevere, hands up high, we shout it till the rafters shake. Hey, Cinevere, silver and gold, we say her name and make them break. They call her evil, walking death and tax and fire. We call her our disaster, our favorite chaos choir. Horns up, screaming back, back. Let the whole room hear. Hey, Cinevere. Red spider lilies bloom where the trail is new. She just smiles and offers them a seat. Goddess of the ending who still starts the night. Evil in the mirror, pure kindness in the light. For Cinevere. Shout it, underground building crack. For Cinevere. Suffering gold, and we're not taking that back. Looks like hell itself, but she's the warmest flame. Got them wild and laughing while she plays the game. This is the oath we carry, this is the line we draw. For Cinevere.
Okay. So yeah, it's a little preview of release on Sunday. As for the interesting choice for leaflet, if you see her warrior design for her game, she actually uses a mace. So doing like the Japanese art style thing, I changed it to a Tetsubo. The spinning thing, the AI did that itself. I did not say to make it spin like it's like motorized. Okay. Next up. Next up, we've got Exiled King Broly with Burn the Heavens for Me. Remastered and remixed. Oh, that name did seem familiar. I didn't know it was a.
Under the broken sky, I watch you
Nice timing for the transition, but I think the transition itself needed to be slightly faster. Kind of the reverse issue from the Cat Girls one, where they were doing very fast transitions that needed to be slightly longer but more energetic. Yours is energetic but too slow. It needed to be like a bit of a soft transition that was faster, just because it pushed the timing off a little bit. See that?
stand in silence, wings of white unfurled as shadows swallow the edge of the world. Your obsidian form cuts through the night. Violet lightning becomes your guiding light.
I don't recognise the song.
You tear the heavens down, every crack upon your skin I see.
The rest of these transitions are fine. That first one's probably a bit off.
The stars are screaming, the angels fall, yet here I stand untouched by it all. Burn the heavens for me, my love. Turn the sky to violet flame above. Let the cosmos scream your name in fear. As long as I am safe, you hold me dear. Dark void angel with your broken wings, you destroy everything just to hear me sing. I'll watch you burn it all for me tonight, my guardian in the endless night. Your halo spins like a crown of thorns while purple lightning tears the dawn. I feel the heat, I see the cost, but in your eyes I know I'm never lost. The world may crumble, the light may fade, but in your arms I'm forever saved. Even as the heavens turn to dust, your love remains my only trust.
Now that one needed to be longer. That needed to be a longer transition. But if it was a good time for the start of it, it just needed to be slightly longer. It felt too rapid for such a long note.
I never asked you to
Nice
become
effect,
this
though.
way, but you did it anyway for me. Burn the heavens for me, my love. Paint the sky with everything you're made of. Let every star fall screaming from above. As long as I can stay wrapped in your love. Dark void angel, my eternal flame. You'd shadow worlds and still whisper my name. I'll watch you burn it all until the end. My guardian, my darkness, my best friend.
Very nicely done. Yeah, I think the original, as it says, remastered and remixed. I think the original song was a lot harsher, and that's why I didn't recognise the song. But I recognised the lyrics. I'd have to go back and have a listen to it, but I do think this is a lot softer. I think it feels better this way. Yeah, for the most part, so there's a couple of edits on the transitions I'd probably change. And I might change the order of those last few scenes a little bit, but that's just a personal taste thing, not a complaint. Yeah, very nicely done. Go give the original some love. As we move on from Exiled King Broly to Exiled King Broly and Hawk's Inferno. Hawk's Inferno. Got to remember to pronounce it separately. I tend to blur the words together. Not Hawk. Okay. Let's make sure. There we go. It was going to auto it lower than it could possibly be. Now, I admit, some of them do go higher than 1080, but I generally stream at 1080, so there's not much point in me trying to do anything higher here and run the risk of my internet slowing down enough for it to screw up the flow. Alright, so who are you again? Collaboration with Hawk's Inferno and Exiled King Broly. Could definitely feel Hawk's Inferno there with the audience.
I came in quiet, you barely looked up. Like I was smoke, like I was already gone. You wore my name thin,
Well timed.
like it meant nothing.
Twitch was nice effect, but I'm not sure it was the right one. We'll have to see how the music goes on to see if that's what the right thing to use.
You asked me once, who are you again? I learned your smile was a locked door. I learned your touch was a feeding floor. Who are you again? Say it to my face. Who are you again? I was never erased. You ate my heart, now choke on the taste. Who are you again? I ate your waist. You took what was soft and called it weak. You poked at the seams till they started to leak. All your fake concern, all your polished lies. I saw the teeth in your kind disguise. You kept me small for your own fun. You got your fill, now your time is done. Who are you again? Say it to my face. Who are you again? I was never erased. You ate my heart, now choke on the taste. Who are you again? I ate your waist. So here I am, no more ghost in the hall, no more bowing low, no more taking the fall. Haters, you
I think some of the transitions are perfectly timed, but they're the wrong transitions. And like right there, taking the fall, it might have been worth dropping rather than doing that zoom in, you know, dropping the frame out.
quails, fakers, I know you're kind. You
Yeah.
bled me dry. Now I draw the line. Fuck you. I'ma make you bleed. Fuck you.
Just an animal's heart. You're allowed to eat animal hearts. You stuff them with, you know, pig's heart with stuffing. Had it once before. I'm not going to say it was good. My mum's a great cook, but she likes experimenting with things that she doesn't know how to cook. And I think there's a reason why awful sounds like awful. Yeah.
I made it through what you tried to break. I took your silence and turned it into rage. Who are you again? Say it to my face. Who are you again? I was never erased. You ate my heart, now choke on the taste. Who are you again? I hate your ways. Who are you again? I hate your prey. Who are you again? Get out my way. Fuck you. I won't fade. Who are you again? I'm here to stay.
Interesting one. I think that was mostly solid work. I think the visual of the eating heart was a little bit too on the nose. But I understand you need something, and it's hard to get the visualizations solid. It's mostly the transition effects. I think a lot of them don't feel right for the scene. There was a spin out one, and then you got this one.
Door.
That's a crying out for the closing in black sides. Locked door, just have two black sides just come zooming in and slam closed for the transition to the next scene. Yeah, just little things like that. Other than that, it's very, very nicely done. Timing of it is all good. Imagery matches the theme of the song. And the editing is done solidly to it. Go give the original some love. I always feel so negative when I write these things. That's why I avoided it for so long, I think. Okay, next up, we've got Chicken Florentine Got Weird by Smokey Fox and two others. Now, this one is one of Smokey Fox's funny advert things, but put to music, apparently. That's what I was told. Also 360, bloody hell. Alright, let's see how this one goes. I'm not sure where to put it. From what I can see, this is going to be a meme style song, which means that we're looking for the music and the video to have a good feeling for each other. As in, like, the video will make the song sound better, as in, like, it will really emphasize the points going on in the song, or the song will make the visuals hit harder as the gags come in.
Purple lights.
But they're not. They're yellow.
Low heat. Something wicked's cooking tonight. Garlic, cream, spinach. Salty witch. She walks in slow, that dangerous way. Purple dress flowing, taking breath away. Dark hair falling, blue eyes on me. Serving pure magic with a side of green. Golden like chicken with the perfect sear. One little smile and she pulls me near. Sweet sophistication with a wicked sheen. Smooth, rich trouble, chicken Florentine. Little bit of garlic, little lemon heat. Every time she moves I forget how to speak. Got my heart simmering, temperature high. She tilts that witch hat and gives me that eye. She's my chicken Florentine, creamy, dreamy, dressed in prettiest witch I've ever seen.
She's got flavor, she's got fire, keeps me burning underneath.
She's my chicken Florentine, and she knows just what I need.
Chicken,
Florentine,
creamy, dreamy, wicked queen. Spinach,
Parmesan,
put that spell on me again. Slow hips moving, baseline getting mean.
salty is the hottest.
Chicken, Florentine. Chicken,
Florentine,
salty, salty Florentine.
she leans in close with a mischievous.
What I'll say is, the song is pleasant to listen to and has odd lyrics to it. The visuals are trying to be funny, but they're kind of a bit stretched out for it, and they're not matching any beat changes or anything like that, or anything directly said in the video. It's nicely generated, but it just doesn't feel like it's quite matching up.
Grin says, careful darling, the sauce pulls you in. Her fingertips trace circles over my heart. One taste of her magic and I'm falling apart. She doesn't need garnish, she already glows. A little sweet danger wherever she goes. Velvet and violet, elegant and obscene. Well, not too obscene, just Florentine. Little bit of butter, little splash of wine. She's got every hungry eye waiting in line, but she looks at me like I'm tonight's cuisine. Now I'm getting cooked by the chicken Florentine. She's my chicken.
And again, we got the same problem from the previous Salty Witch video. The dancing is good, it's a solid dancing, but it doesn't match.
See, now I'm getting cooked by the chicken Florentine. She's my chicken Florentine, creamy, dreamy, dressed in green, purple magic in her eyes, prettiest witch I've ever seen.
She's got flavor, she's got fire, keeps me burning underneath.
She's my chicken Florentine, and she knows just what I need. She said, do you think I look delicious? I said, salty. You could make a grown chef. Forget the recipe.
Black lace, purple light, spinach never looked this good at night. One slow smile, one little tease. Now I'm begging.
Extra cheese, please.
Heat the pan, dim the lights. Salty's cooking spells tonight. Cream gets thicker, bass drops slow. Where this dinner ends,
Nobody knows. 3, 2, 1, dun, 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 dun.
taste the magic. Chicken,
Florentine,
creamy, dreamy, wicked queen.
golden, glowing.
Got the whole club overflowing.
Her purple dress swaying.
Body moving clean.
She's my dark temptation.
Chicken Florentine. Chicken,
Florentine,
salty, salty Florentine.
she's creamy.
She's dreamy,
She's dangerously steamy.
and somehow
She made
spinach sexy.
Okay, the song's interesting. The visuals are clean. I won't say they're free glitches because obviously there's quite a few glitches in there, but it's part of the meminess of the video. Boop has a food rivaling food videos. So yeah. It's not quite as out of context as Boopala's is a lot of the time. But still, it's the main gag just seems to be about Pufferfish Pat being in there a lot. And then you got her dressed up as a chicken, cooking chicken Florentine, and then random AI glitchy fun things happening. Like squeezing a lemon.
I'm getting mean.
Missed a bit.
Spell on me again. Slow hips move.
And it gets in the eye and she has no reaction to it. in terms of the mood, the music does help the video a little bit, and the video does help the song, depending on if you want to look at. I can't tell which one's meant to be the dominant feature here, if you know what I mean. Whether it's meant to be a video that's trying to give you the slightly humorous feel for the song, or if the song is trying to give you the weird undertone to the video. Because neither feels particularly strong in their own right compared to the other. You could say it means they're balanced, but at the same time, it just doesn't feel right. I don't know how to put it. I'm so bad at explaining this because I usually just focus on the video matching, and there's not a lot of video matching here. There's a few bits where it cuts to match. But yeah, this is mostly just like a comedic scene with an ongoing song across it, is the way I'd put it. Yeah, so it's probably mostly about the video, this one. I do like the song though. But you can kind of lose the song by watching the video bits. Okay. Go give the original some love. Let's move on to the last of the reactions today, which is middle of grey and edge of the picture. And let's see, does he still have the same? Yep. Unfortunately, I think that's actually part of the generation, which means you have to generate the entire thing again to fix that. If it was just text on top, that'd be one thing, but yeah. Oh well. Edge of the picture.
I learned everybody's names, and when I'm supposed to laugh, I stand inside the circle like a shadow someone cast.
A lot of snap cuts again happening. I mean, there's only been a few so far, but this is a very slow song. It should be slightly softer cuts, and with the lights going on here, I think shadow cuts would be the way to do it. You know, like fade in, fade outs, or a sweeping shadow.
I rehearse 100 answers, but they vanish when I speak. So I smile like I'm included while the floor falls under me. No one tells me I should go, but no one notices I'm gone. I'm always at the edge of the picture, half in the light, half erased, trying to belong to the moment while wishing I could leave no trace. Maybe I'm the space in the silence, the empty chair no one will miss. I wanted so badly to fit here, but I learned how to disappear.
So I'm just going to check that bit again.
But I wanted so badly to fit here, but I learned how to disappear.
I like the effect he's going for, but I think he's gone too heavy with the blur. Need to turn it down a little bit.
Every movement feels unnatural, every word arrives too late. I turn kindness into questions and attention into weight. They make room for me beside them, but I don't know how to stay. I keep waiting to feel wanted till I want to get away. They may never shut me.
That should have been a zoom cut. So running, and you zoom in,
They may never shut me out. I just never let them in. I'm always at the edge of the picture, half in the light, half erased, trying to belong to the moment while wishing I could leave no trace. Maybe I'm the space in the silence, the empty chair no one will miss. I wanted so badly to fit here, but I learned how to disappear. So I'll leave before the leave.
Looks like he left in the lyric instead, but it doesn't actually say instead in the song. Interesting.
Before goodbye becomes a scene.
Stylistically,
Before
it's great.
somebody can
I even like the fact that rather than him being the one half race while everyone else is coloured, which is what he's singing about, everyone around him looks half erased and he looks fully coloured.
remember there was ever space
Probably I could just get into this video so far, but nothing.
and they'll say I became distant, like I chose another life, but I was standing right beside them, trying not to take up mine. I'm fading from the edge of the picture, letting the colors close over
That one was a bit
me.
breaking, unfortunately.
They'll carry on with the moment, the way it was supposed to be. Maybe I was loved in the silence, maybe I was simply scared. I wanted so badly to fit here, but I never
Unfortunately, about the move
believed
now.
I belonged there.
Very nice framing though.
No one told me I should go, I just couldn't learn to stay.
Yeah, very nice use of colours and framing. Go give the original some love. Editing wise, I think it's pretty solid. Just needs to change up a few of the transitions to flow a little bit better. Did a few snap cuts at the start that should have been fades, but then it went perfectly fine with fade and shades. Didn't pick one particular one to stick with the entire time, which is good. Didn't like do everything as a fade cut, because you need to vary it up a little bit, otherwise it can get a bit boring. I think the only part where it's a bit awkward is this part here, where I get where he's going, but I think he should have pulled back on the blurriness so that the centre is a bit clearer and it's only the edges around him that look blurred, because this is uncomfortable for the eye. Anything that forces you to unfocus your eyes is not good. Yeah, so go give the original some love. Okay. And for my outgoing, let's go with my latest released song, AI Jank. Get it all set up. Here we go. AI Jank, released this past Sunday.
A little scene, I type it clean. A golden hour dream, you know what I mean. First try, came back close, I almost cheered. Then it grew a second face and 3 more ears. I said, okay, weird, but we're on to something. Here we try on the same thing, thinking maybe it's humming. Same exact prompt, same exact plan. At the couch has legs and the dog's got hands. I'm hopeful, I'm smiling, I'm learning, I'm dialing. But every time I get near, that curveball comes out clear. Prompt again, it was close, then it went off the rails again. Prompt again, extra fingers, extra limbs, what a way to begin. I still like you, AI, but my credits fade so fast. Prompt again, and the weird ones make me laugh. With the kite, got the guy with 7 arms and the fork in his side. The sky looked great, the shoes were fine, but the left hand had a left hand coming out of the spine. I don't rage, I just grin. Take the chaos in the chin, cause there's genius in the mess, even when it's dressed up in excess. I'm hopeful, I'm trying, I'm laughing, I'm sighing, but I swear I was this near that it veered out to here. Prompt again, it was close, then it went off the rails again. Prompt again, extra fingers, extra limbs, what the way to begin. I still like you, AI, but my credits fade so fast. Prompt again, and the weird ones make me laugh. Make me laugh. Maybe one day it'll land like a perfect shot, like a plan. Till then I'll get my grin and let that off from my grin and let the strange stuff away. Prompt again, it was close, then it went off the rails again. Prompt again, extra fingers, extra limbs, but I'm still in. I still like you, AI, just don't eat my hours like that. Prompt again, and I'll sing while I tap retry. You like,
Okay, so that was AI Jank. You know what? I'm going to give you a little preview on one I'm working on at the moment, which is kind of a sequel to that. But here's just the song on its own.
chaos and cleaning up. Dun, 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 da, 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 da. Dun, dun, da, 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 da. I type my dream in gold. Got swamp and plastic skin. A horse with 7 elbows and a smile that would not fit. I said just make it cool. It made a folding chair. I'm staring at the screen like, what died in there? Is it me or is it you? Did I ask wrong? Did I break through? I keep refining every line, still get a nightmare every time. Maybe I'm the glitch, maybe you're the glitch. I want one clean frame, you give me cursed script. Maybe I'm the glitch, maybe you're the glitch. I ask for the dream, you hand me the ditch. Oh no, again. Make it make sense. No, again. Make it talk, I try video. Seed and spinning wild. One shot looks like genius, next one looks like vile. A hand with extra fingers, a dog in a tuxedo, a chair that's somehow melting into taco-colored ego. It's funny till it isn't, then it's ugly, then it's art, then a grin with no eyeball shows up in the dark. I tweak it, then I pray, the output steps away. I want it almost there, but it hurt, come prepared. Maybe I'm the glitch, maybe you're the glitch. I want one clean frame, you give me cursed scripts. Maybe I'm the glitch, maybe you're the glitch. I ask for the dream, you hand me the ditch. Oh no, again. Make it make sense. You started making a bikini shot, that's fine, I get the rule. Then out of nowhere by itself, some random scene goes nude. I didn't ask for scandal, I just wanted simple dress. Now I'm bargaining with chaos and cleaning up the mess. Maybe I'm the glitch, maybe you're the glitch. I want one clean frame, you give me cursed scripts. Maybe I'm the glitch, maybe you're the glitch. I asked for the dream, you hand me the ditch. Oh no, again, we're both to blame. Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
Yeah, I'm still working on that one a little bit. I need to fix a bit of the phrasing on some of it. But yeah, it's working out pretty well, that one. Okay. I lost a lot of viewers on Twitch. Okay. Those of you on Kick and Twitch, I'll be raiding you out where I can. So hang around. Unfortunately, I can't raid anyone on Rumble or YouTube. So thank you for being here. Tomorrow I plan on doing some gaming. I'm not 100% sure I will be doing it because I might have to head out somewhere. I'm waiting for confirmation on that. So I'll put a post on X tomorrow whether I will or won't be doing the game tomorrow. And then my music reviews will continue on Monday, as usual. So yeah, thank you for being here. I'm DepthsWalker, and I hope to see you next time. Hick was showing Cycro's live, so I decided to raid him, even though he's not online.